ONN. This is Hollywood Casinos On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Here are your hosts, Dave Biddle and Scotty Vegas.
Welcome to On the Money. I am Dave Biddle, joined by Scotty Vegas, producer Ryan Baker at the controls. All right, we're going to talk some Ohio State football. We're going to talk college football odds in general. The fact that we're talking college football odds gets me a little excited. Scotty Vegas, how you doing this evening?
I'm great. And you know what? This is an exciting time. Like, we're to a point now where some of these lines are coming out for games in the fall. And as you said, it's exciting just to see the fact that we have a line on Ohio State Akron. Now, that line might be 50.5, but we have a line out there.
We have a line, and the Buckeyes are actually underdogs at Oregon.
Yep.
As of right now.
Yeah.
I would bet, ironically, that Ohio State will be a slight favorite when that game rolls around. Is it, I believe it's October 12th. Yes, October 12th in Eugene, Ohio State's first trip ever to Autzen Stadium, which is a tough place. I say it's a tough place. I've never been there, but everybody says it's a tough place to play. 54,000 capacity. They get loud, and Oregon is legit. If you look at the odds, Scotty, to win the Big Ten championship,
yep,
it's Ohio State plus
right
150, right? Ohio State plus 150 to win the Big Ten. Oregon, 2-1. So it's like almost a coin flip between Ohio State and Oregon, and kind of a gap there. Penn State's then 5-1, Michigan 5.5 to 1. And then there's a really big jump to fifth. USC is 22-1 to win the Big Ten. But focusing on Ohio State and Oregon, Scotty, Ohio State plus 150, Oregon 2-1 to win the Big Ten. And Oregon's actually favored by a point over Ohio State. I had somebody ask me on Bucknuts today, how does that make any sense? Because I posted a story about this. I'm like, well, meaning like, how is Ohio State the favorite to win the Big Ten, but Oregon is favored over Ohio State? Let's say Ohio State loses that game closely. And by the way, it's 1 point. Like I said, it's basically a coin flip. And Ohio State would then go on to be favored in all of their other games. Doesn't mean they would necessarily win, but they could lose against Oregon, be favored in all of their other games, win out, go 11-1, and they're probably going to play Oregon in a rematch in Indy, and then I bet Ohio State would be favored in that game. So if you're wondering, like, how does that make any sense? That's how it makes sense.
Yeah, you broke it down absolutely perfectly. You set the puppies there, Dave, as we like to say. The Bill Raftery setting the puppies.
Set the puppies.
But you're absolutely right. You know, here's the thing. When you get to the Big Ten championship game, we know now it's 1 versus 2, right? There's no Big Ten East versus Big Ten West where you're going to have a Cinderella story making it to the Big Ten championship game. So you're right. That's why the odds are the way they are. And as you mentioned, there are other Ohio State games out there now that there are lines for. You've got Ohio State, Penn State line out there.
I haven't seen this one. You're going to quiz me on this.
I will. Yeah.
I have seen the Michigan line, 9.5, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen that. I've seen that at 9.5, and I've also seen that at 10. So that's kind of gone back and forth. Ohio State, Iowa. I'm gonna quiz you on Ohio State, Iowa first. Now, again, that game is in Columbus, early October. What do you think that line would be?
And I didn't see the line. I did see Iowa has the 6th best odds to win the Big Ten at 40-1. So USC is 5th and Iowa is 6th. 40-1. Okay. We know so the odds makers think it's going to be somewhat of a low scoring game. Let's see. So Buckeyes are favored by 9.5 or 10 over Michigan. So they're probably favored by 14.5 over Iowa.
Way higher than that. They're a 24-point favorite right now over Iowa. That's, again, a look-ahead line. I'll give you another one, too. Ohio State at home against Nebraska. Ohio State's a 25.5-point favorite in that game. But now I want to get to the Penn State game because you and I have talked about how we think it's a 3-game schedule for the Buckeyes this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, at Oregon is one, home against Michigan, and then also at Penn State. If you had to guess on the opening line on Ohio State, Penn State, what do you think that would be?
And I'm presuming this is going to be a night game and a whiteout. It'll definitely be a whiteout, even if it's noon.
It's on November 2nd.
They have not beaten Ohio State since 2016. But even when Ohio State wins over there, it's tough sledding. I will say Ohio State's favored by 5.5.
Okay, Ohio State is a field goal favorite. Again, these are opening lines. All right, these are your initial lines. These will change as we get to August, late August, when Ohio State and Akron take place. I don't think that line will still be at 50, right? I mean, it'll move probably one way or the other. It'll probably even move up for Ohio State. If you guys, this was advanced research that I did today because I was curious of how many times Ohio State was favored in a game by 50 or more points, and I could only find 2.
Really?
I could only find 2.
A lot of times they'll take them off the board if it's ridiculous.
Exactly. Yes. And Basically, these two are within the last 15 years. Can you name which two that Ohio State was favored by 50 or more points in?
So Youngstown State.
So I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't know the game, but I know it was in 2013.
Okay.
The last time was 2013. I remember seeing that.
Yep, that is correct.
2013.
That is right.
So Urban's second year.
Yep.
I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to look. So Urban's second year. So I remember they played, I think Cal at home. Was that the year they played Cal on the road? When they took over. I think they played Cal on the road that year.
Let me give you a little hint.
Who'd they play? Okay, go ahead.
Think about a snake. Maybe a rattler.
Oh, yeah.
Atlantic.
There you
Florida
go, baby.
A&M. Florida A&M. Ohio State was a 50-point favorite, and they easily covered that game, by the way. The other one, they were a 52-point favorite over Rutgers, and they did not cover that game. So, yeah, those are the two games that I found that where Ohio State was favored by 50 or more. And you're right. When you have a spread that's that high, sometimes those games aren't on the board. Florida A&M was on the board at 50, and Rutgers was at 52.
I'm almost surprised one of the Youngstown State games wasn't on there, but maybe they knew that Ohio State was going to not lay it on Youngstown State given the Jim Tressel effect.
Yeah.
Especially when Tressel was the coach of Ohio State.
Right.
or even when he's not. But, man, I can't wait. I mean, we're exactly 95 days away from the opener against Akron. And this is a loaded Ohio State roster. I've had people ask me, what's your major concern? It's like, I don't even have a major concern. I have a minor concern. It's the offensive line.
Yeah.
And this roster, Scotty, is as stacked as I can remember at Ohio State. And they've had some stacked rosters.
Absolutely incredible. And the odds are showing it. And that's why the odds are moving. And Ohio State's national championship odds have been moving and improving.
And your Bobcat, I didn't realize this. I was looking at the odds when I saw like 50.5 points against Akron, Ohio State. And I was looking at some of the odds for week one. I saw, Syracuse is favored by 14 over Ohio.
Let's go Bobcats.
University. And I'm like, ooh. And then there's a little note here. It opened at 16. Money, Scotty Vegas. The sharp money, for those who don't know, the sharp money is what moves the lines, right? They say, well, the sharp money moves the line. So obviously Scotty Vegas is betting on his Bobcats. It's down to 14 against the fighting Honda McCords.
Okay.
What do you make of that?
That'll be fun. I mean, that's a fun way to start. Bobcats always pretty strong. And McCord, obviously, first game with Syracuse. That's a fun matchup, and it's at the Carrier Dome.
The irony that he's playing an Ohio team, like literally named Ohio, is not lost on me. Is that pretty funny?
It
McCord?
is.
It is funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like that.
It is pretty funny. All right, up next we're going to talk more Ohio State and college football odds to win the Big Ten, odds to win the College Football National Championship. That's coming up next on The Money.
More of Hollywood Casinos on the money. On the money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Coming up on ONN.
It's the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. So give your friends something to look at and make this a summer to share and save with a capable Kia SUV like the Sorento, Sportage, Seltos, or Telluride, or a powerful sedan like the fun-to-drive Forte, each backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. And for a limited time, get 1.9% APR for 48 months for well-qualified buyers and $1,000 bonus cash on specially tagged 2024 Sportage and Sorento models. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Financing for 24 to 48 months from Kia Finance, subject to credit approval for purchase of a new 2024 Sportage or Sorento. Excludes hybrids and PHEVs. $21.65 per month per $1,000 financed at 48 months. $1,000 bonus cash on specially tagged models must be applied as down payment. Must take delivery by 7/8/24. Limited inventory. Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See retailer for details.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
When you come to Diamonds Direct, we know it's always the start of a celebration, an engagement, your wedding day, honoring a lifetime of love, searching for that special birthday gift for the one you love the most, and all the celebrations in between. That's why we've curated a shopping experience to match your excitement. You walk into a beautiful showroom with experts eager to help, or if you prefer, just explore on your own as long as you like. At Diamonds Direct, we've taken pressure out of the process. Our experts are cheerful and engaging. We'll help you on your terms with your price range when you're ready. We've made it easy by offering virtually unlimited options. With everything in our showcase being handpicked for its beauty and quality, you can't go wrong. You are guaranteed to get the best value because we are the value leader, and you have confidence in knowing you are protected with our lifetime warranties and guarantees. Diamonds Direct's experience is designed with our goal of creating not just a happy moment, but a magical one. So you leave smiling just like you came in. Diamonds Direct, for your best moments in life. Get store hours and directions at diamondsdirect.com.
Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts has fast. Need them now? We've got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Now back to Hollywood Casinos on the money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
From ONN.
You know what I absolutely love? I love when our listeners win bets and win big money. And one of our guys, John, who listens to this show on Twitter, it's AS2 Buckeye. He sent in a message last week and he said, I like Newgarden to win the Indy 500. And so look, I'm not a race guy. And so I said, you know what? What the heck? You're sending me a message. You feel this. I'm going to tail you for a little bit. And guess what? John won with that pick, and I loved it. And so he won money with Newgarden at the Indy 500. And then, guys, on Memorial Day, I met a guy in the swimming pool, okay, in Westerville.
Where's this going?
I met a guy in the swimming pool, and he comes up to me, and he's like, I don't want to be weird, but I listened to the show.
Too late.
I listened to the show, and I just want to tell you, I had a bet yesterday. I was listening to the golf bets and that you guys were talking about, and I have a little golf bet out there on Davis Riley to win. And so, oh my gosh, congratulations, because Davis Riley held on to win the golf tournament. So nothing makes me happier than when our listeners win bets, and those guys, congratulations on winning bets. It almost makes me as happy as when we win bets. But we try to give advice to help you win more money on this show. Let's go now and talk more about Ohio State and what we've got coming up this coming year. Again, 6 different odds, six different games that have been released for the odds for this fall. And we've got the national championship odds. We've got the conference odds. I wanted to ask you, Dave, looking at all this, individual games, looking at the national championship odds that are out there, looking at the conference, looking at the over-under win total. There's so many different things now. Heisman Trophy, so many different things out there in college football that you can bet right now. What is your favorite Ohio State line? It could be a game line. It could be the national championship line. Where is the value in your mind of all the different things that you can bet? What would the Biddle $100 go to?
If you're doing a futures bet, I would go national championship over Big Ten title here, because you're not getting really good value for Big Ten title at plus 150. And you're not getting as good a value for the national championship as you were maybe a month ago. You're still getting plus 350 for Ohio State win the national title, plus 350, the second lowest odds. Georgia has the lowest odds, plus 325. Then it's Ohio State. Then it jumps to Texas, plus 750. So you look at it, it's basically like a coin flip if you look at the odds between Georgia and Ohio State. I like Ohio State plus 350. So if you're sitting there wondering, should I do Ohio State plus 150 to win the Big Ten or plus 350 to win the national championship, I would put your money on plus 350 to win the national championship. There's a scenario where Ohio State could lose to Oregon and still win the Big Ten championship. There's also a scenario where they could beat Oregon and lose in the Big Ten championship and still win the national championship, especially with 12 teams, right? So now, obviously, Ohio State fans, the Big Ten championship is very important because you're not going to get that bye unless you win the Big Ten championship. But Scotty, to answer your question, I like plus 350, and I kind of like the odds against Oregon. If Ohio, I hope they remain an underdog. I'll be surprised if they do. Ohio State is so good as an underdog. I want them flying out there knowing that they're an underdog. I want that. Now, by kickoff, I think probably Ohio State will be a slight favorite, especially considering the fact we'll be 5 games into the season by then. So I kind of like Ohio State money line. I'm sure it's even money with them being a 1-point underdog at Oregon. But if you're looking at like a futures bet, I like plus 350 to win the national title. Okay,
so for me, my favorite bet on the board for Ohio State right now, value-wise, is actually the plus 150 on the Big Ten. Basically because I look at it as Ohio State can lose a game this season and still absolutely make the Big Ten championship game. And then I believe Ohio State in Indy against whoever they play, they would be obviously a neutral site. They would be a favorite in the Big Ten championship game. So I still think that the plus 150, I would be shocked. Like it could happen, but I would be shocked if Ohio State's not in the top 2 of the Big Ten. Now, whether they win the Big Ten and are the number 1 team in the Big Ten, I don't know. But I think they'll definitely be 1 or 2 and make that Big Ten championship game. And that's why I think the value is there. When that national championship money was at 6-1, you're absolutely right. When it was 6-1, all the value was there for the national championship. But as we've seen, now that it has dropped to plus 350, I think some of that value has now gone away.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it opened at 7-1, which means it's like cut in half. It's now 3.5 to 1.
Yes.
I believe Ohio State opened at 7-1 to win the national title.
Initially,
yes.
when the national championship game, when that Michigan-Washington game first ended, that night, yes, initially it was 7-1, but it got bet down again. We remember that was also a big night because Judkins also announced that he was coming to Ohio State. So that's kind of moved some of the momentum. And then obviously once the Caleb Downs news happened, the line moved again. So it's been a significant move. You're right. It started at 7. It was at 6 for a good amount of time. And now we're at plus 350. When we come back, we have got a special edition of, I believe it's Scotty Doesn't Know Happy Birthday Edition. Oh boy, that's next on The Money.
This is Hollywood Casinos On the Money. On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
From ONN.
Did you know 38% of Ohio's teenagers have spent money on gambling in video and online games? Items like mystery boxes, skins, and spin to win mimic gambling, putting children at a higher risk of experiencing a gambling disorder as an adult. So get in the know about youth gambling and start the conversation with discussion guides, parent resources, and more at changethegameohio.org. That's changethegameohio.org.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state.
ONN affiliate WBNS TV reports.
Haley Kirby reporting in downtown Toledo.
From the State House, Kevin Landers.
ONN Canton. ONN affiliate WKYC TV in Cleveland explains.
In Marietta, Brett Wharf, ONN News.
Emma Henderson in Genoa.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Proper tree care is an investment that can lead to substantial returns and increased personal enjoyment. Hiring a certified arborist can help care for your trees and add considerable value to your property. Inspections by Ohio ISA certified arborists can often find and mitigate tree defects before they fail. Only professionals with specialized knowledge and training are properly equipped to provide appropriate care. To find an arborist, visit trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
This is the sound of a popular American motorcycle. It's the sound of freedom, the open road, really good times. And this is what it sounds like with a drunk guy in it. How do you like the sound of that? Cops are cracking down on drunk motorcycle riders. If you ride drunk, you will get caught and you will get arrested. Drunk riding. Over the limit, under arrest. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Transportation.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
The Fan. Ohio sports destination. You're listening to Hollywood Casinos On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
On ONN.
Oh, Ryan Baker, our boy, is turning 40 this weekend. He's going to be a man.
And what are the two of you celebrating with me?
I tell you what. We should probably do a birthday edition of Scotty Doesn't Know. Hit it.
This might be the first time we're doing Scotty Doesn't Know on YouTube as well, right?
Well, you're welcome, YouTube.
Yeah. Everybody watching.
If you're like one of the 12 people that are watching on YouTube, you're getting a treat right now.
Now, you can, usually, sometimes, if I'm getting way behind and Scotty Doesn't Know, you give me hints.
Yeah, but we got to keep that under the table now.
And here's the backstory. You try and basically lip the answer to me sometimes, and I'm the worst lip reader in the history of the world.
You are.
Okay.
If Luka Doncic, when he hit that game winner over Rudy, if we would ask you, what did he say? He probably said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Frenchman, that was a pretty good shot." No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. Scotty would have thought that's what he said because Scotty cannot read lips.
I cannot.
All right, let's get rolling. All right, birthday edition. Scotty's turning 40. My boy is turning 40, and he's having a big party. Okay. In which country did the tradition of lighting candles on birthday cakes start?
What country? I'm going to go with Mexico.
No.
Oh. Give me Germany.
Yes.
You're German. Absolutely. That makes sense that you would ask that.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you should know this because I've already told you. In which country is it considered bad luck to celebrate your birthday before the actual date?
Russia.
Yep. Correct.
You told me that one this last weekend.
I did. I said it's a good thing you're not Russian.
Yeah, because I am celebrating your birthday.
Too early. Yeah. It'd be weird if you had your party on Monday, though.
Yeah, that would.
I think that was a good call.
Not a lot of people would show up.
No, I think having it on Saturday is good. Other than the fact that you're not going to be able to do the show on Sunday, but we will disregard that. True or false? The song Happy Birthday to You was originally called Good Morning to All.
I'm going to go false. That sounds like a dumb name.
True.
Oh.
Yeah. In 1893, the American sisters Patty and Mildred Hill.
Come on, Patty.
Wrote Good Morning to All.
Dude,
and then a few years later, they switched it to Happy Birthday to You. Good Morning to All was supposed to be a welcoming song to the kids coming to school. That's where Happy Birthday to You, that's the genesis of Happy Birthday to You. There you go.
That's stupid.
Okay, you'll get this one. Which month has the least amount of birthdays?
Okay, so mine is June. I feel like that has to do with maybe a colder month, right? You know, give me December.
No.
I guess this is you got to think when most people are conceiving, right?
Yes.
And so they're doing that in the cold.
Yes, babies don't happen immediately. I know.
So let's go. The least is July.
Incorrect.
No. How about August?
You're gonna really hate yourself too. Which month has the least amount of birthdays?
Oh my gosh, you're right. That's so stupid. How did I miss that? 28 days, February.
Yes.
Oh, easy answer.
I thought you were gonna get that. Okay, which one has the most? It's okay. I'll give you which month has the most birthdays? I will give you a really good hint. It's a month that you mentioned, and apparently people like to get it on in the month of November.
November. Okay, so August.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Okay, besides February 29th, Leap Day, what is the rarest date to have a birthday for Americans?
Oh, my
So for an
gosh.
American birthday, like of all the birthdays, other than February 29th, what is the rarest day?
So you said...
It is a holiday, by the way. And I have a theory here.
It's a holiday? So Christmas?
Yes.
December 24th?
Yes. Now, here's my theory here when I read this. Is this parents fudging the birth certificate so their kid doesn't have to share birthday with Christmas?
Yeah.
When I saw that's just too random for me.
Or maybe
right?
the mom is like holding on a little bit longer and, let's wait for the 26th.
It's 12:01.
Which, if you're Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas, it still sucks.
That would suck. I know. I wouldn't like that.
Now, does that mean there are a ton of birthdays on December 26th? Is that like one of the most popular dates?
I didn't look that up.
Oh.
My research only went so far. Okay, next one. What goes up and never comes down?
What's go up but don't come down? Oh, wait,
what goes up but never comes down?
I don't know.
Your age.
Oh.
I thought you'd get that one.
What goes up and never comes down? All right.
And again,
I was thinking
we're going to do more. I mean, we're not breaking yet. We're going to break pretty soon. We're going to do more Scotty Doesn't Know. We're going to have some 1984 trivia. My boy was born in 84.
1984.
Before we do that, who was the first president... Our first United States
George
president.
Washington.
No.
Oh.
Yes. Who
Dang.
was the first United States president to be born in a hospital? This is when I do my Scotty Doesn't Know. I do research and it's interesting.
I'm not so great at the early presidents.
Who was the last?
Give me Lincoln.
No. The first president to be born in a hospital. Adams. Which one?
John Quincy.
John Quincy. No, you're
Am I right on Adams?
No, you're way off. This is interesting.
Then why'd you want to know which one?
Just because I thought that was hilarious that he named like John Adams. Like it was John Adams or John Quincy Adams.
It's going to be your favorite president, Ulysses S. Grant.
No, it's
the $5 bill.
No, he was born in a house.
$50 bill. I said
$50 bill.
Yeah.
Yes,
Who's on the 5?
It's the greatest. Lincoln is.
Oh.
All right, so. The first U.S. president to ever be born in a hospital and not in a house or an apartment was Jimmy Carter.
No.
In 1924. Wow. Every other president was born in a house. By the way, here's one more real quick for you. Who was the last president to be born in a house?
Give me, wait. It
happened the same year.
Born in a house.
It happened the exact same year, 1924. Same year Jimmy Carter was born in a hospital.
Reagan.
No. His VP.
Let me go Bush.
Yes.
Okay.
George H.W. Bush, the last American president to not be born in a hospital. Next up is more Scotty Doesn't Know on the money.
More of Hollywood Casinos on the money. On the money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Coming up on ONN.
Instant classics are exciting, but true legends have impact over time, like how Plant Moran has been counted on by companies and clients for the past 100 years. Counted on for advice by the workwear brand you zip up every day. Counted on for guidance by the zoos and aquariums inspiring the next generation. Counted on for a holistic approach by those growing, protecting, and sharing their wealth. From accounting to tax, consulting to wealth management, we're built year after year on the stories and success we help others achieve. Here's to the next 100 years of Plant Moran. Count on us.
Seasons change. Why not your tech? Upgrade now during the Dell Technologies Summer Sale event and save on select PCs like the XPS 16 powered by Intel Core processors. You'll be able to bring your most intensive projects to life with built-in AI, minimalistic design, immersive visuals, and cinematic audio. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics plus free shipping on everything. Amazing prices await you for a limited time only at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants in stock.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns, and here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It was a quiet night in Columbus, maybe a little too quiet. Me, Philip Flapper, plumbing detective. I was finishing up for the night when she walked in. Long hair, 2 legs, a couple of arms, a nose, elbows. Pretty standard equipment for this neighborhood. I looked at her, she looked at me, and then we did that thing where we both spoke at the same time. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, that was awkward. We went on to talk about clogs, funny odors, water going down the drain too slow. This is above my pay grade, I told her, and gave her this website, apexpros.com. They're the pros who knows, the kinds of plumbers who don't mind getting their hands dirty. And believe me, what's down those pipes is dirty. Ugh. Call the pros. Apex Pros. And that was it. She walked out of my life, using those legs I told you about earlier.
Hi, it's Alex, the friendly Apex Bear from Apex Pros. Apex plumbers are the pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Reggie was a nurse for 16 years.
I had become very burnt out. I wasn't making good money.
Then it happened.
There was an ad for My Computer Career, and it just spoke to me.
My Computer Career was the best decision he ever made.
I could study anywhere from my laptop, and I was working in the first couple of weeks of me being in class.
Reggie hit a home run.
The field is teeming with jobs.
Become an IT pro in just months with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
The school is amazing.
It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu. This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
The Fan, Ohio's sports destination. Now back to Hollywood Casinos on the money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
From ONN.
Sometimes we make bets in life, and I got to tell you about a bet in life that I just recently lost. So I decided that I would try and find this shirt online. I saw this shirt, a big brand company makes it, and I'm like, gosh, the design on it's really, really cool. I really want it. It's got betting odds all over the shirt, like literally just nothing but betting odds everywhere. And so I'm like, but I don't want to pay over $100 for a polo. Okay, that would be a little ridiculous. So I go searching for a similar shirt from a different site, and I make a purchase on it, and I end up spending $80 on this, and thinking, oh yeah, I made a gambling win right here. I saved myself money and got the same shirt. Well, it arrived in the mail to me today, and at first I didn't even realize it was going to arrive, but it did arrive, and I throw it on. I'm all excited, and the material, it feels like if I go out in the rain, this shirt is just going to melt off my body.
It doesn't look like good quality.
It is cheap. The patch on it is falling off already. It's like I ordered a large, and I've lost 43 pounds on Awaken 180, but I need to lose another 30 if I'm going to fit into this large. I mean, this is ridiculous here, guys. I think it's already shrunk, and so...
Give it to Bodie. It'll fit Bodie.
It'll fit Bodie.
Looks like it, yeah. Bodie's wearing the mediums these days, looking fit.
The problem is I love the design, so I've got to pay the extra money and get the shirt, even though I'm already out $80.
Stop using these cheap Chinese companies.
So Scotty doesn't know about what sites to buy good shirts on.
Stop doing it. All right, let's get back to some Scotty doesn't know. Let's do some 1984 trivia. If you're just joining us, Scotty's turning 40 this weekend. If you do the math, that means he was born in 1984. What a year it was. Okay, let's go with who won the 1984 Super Bowl. We're talking the 83 season, but it was played in 84.
I know the Bears were 85, right?
So. One of them doesn't have the same. They both still exist, both franchises. One of them doesn't play in the same city anymore, and one of them has a different nickname now. But they play in the same city. I'm giving you too many. So the team that won, though, has the same nickname, but plays in a different city.
Same nickname, plays in a different...
Same team name, yeah.
Raiders?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice work.
How about that? The first thing that was going through
Raiders beat the Washington Redskins 38-9.
First one that was going through my mind was the Rams, because they've moved so many times.
They have moved a lot, yes. And then who won the 84 season Super Bowl? So the 85 Super Bowl, but it was the 84
the Bears,
season.
Right?
No, so Bears
So they won 86?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So who won the 85 Super Bowl, so the 84 season?
Would that be San Fran?
Yes. Look at him.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Here's a good one. If you're a college football fan, I almost forgot about this, and I love college football. Who won college football's national championship in the year 84?
I think it was BYU.
Yes.
Oh, my.
I told you 84 sports trivia. You looked all this up.
We're not even going to have to play Scotty Doesn't Know.
Nice work.
Keep that dinger going.
Okay. This is so interesting. BYU won the national title in 84. Okay, the only national champion ever in the history of college football to play their bowl game before New Year's Day. Who did they beat in their bowl game?
Michigan.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, look at Scotty Doesn't Know.
Let's go.
What was the score?
Oh, the score of the game?
I'm kidding. It was 24-17. Michigan was 6-5.
You know what? If I was going to guess a score, 24-17 would make sense.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Whose hair caught on fire when they were filming a commercial for Pepsi in 1984?
84, Pepsi. That's, gosh, hair on fire. Is it a lady? Let me go. Jackie Joyner Kersey.
No.
No. Okay. I don't. No. Olympian, maybe?
No, it's not a sports person.
Not a sports person.
I mixed it up on you a little bit there because we're never going to hear Scotty doesn't know, right? What I was told.
Barbara Bush. I don't know. 84?
Yeah, it was Barbara. No, it wasn't Barbara Bush.
No.
When Barbara Bush was filming that Pepsi commercial in 84.
Oh, Pepsi. I forgot about that connection.
Musical connection here.
Michael Jackson.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Who won the college basketball national championship in 1984? Your favorite sport.
84.
So you should know this automatically. It was two famous teams, by the way.
Let me go Indiana.
Nope.
Georgetown.
Pump up the volume, by the way, a little bit. Yeah, Georgetown won.
Yes. Give me Pat Ewing.
Who'd they beat?
Villanova.
Nope.
They beat North Carolina.
Nope. Pump up the volume.
They beat Villanova.
No.
Did I already say Villanova? Providence.
It's still wrong. No. They had a famous nickname, the team they beat. Phi Slamma Jamma.
Oh, Houston.
Yeah, you got it. All right. Real quick. Who won the NBA championship in 1984? It's a team that's still alive. There's only 3 left.
Oh, Boston, I assume?
Yes. Nice work. Work. Okay. Who won the Stanley Cup in 1984? Another team that's still alive right now.
Ooh. I'm going to go Rangers.
No.
Oilers. Edmonton, right?
Yes. Young Gretzky. Let's get you one more.
Should have known that.
Let's get you one more here.
Why'd I go Rangers?
All right. Who won the World Series in 1984?
How about let's see. I know that. Oh man. Let me go A's.
No.
Giants.
No.
Yankees.
No.
The Mets.
No. Just play the whole song, Ryan.
The Dodgers.
Play the whole song, Ryan. No. Ryan, play the uncut version. No, don't do that. I don't want to
The Royals.
No. Okay, I'll give you one hint. I'll give you one hint. Somebody who works at the station is a big fan of this team.
Mets.
No.
Thought maybe T-Bone and the Mets. I can't read lips, Dave. I cannot read what you're saying. The L.A. Dodgers.
Cody's favorite team.
Oh, Cody. Oh, the Tigers. Okay, the Tigers.
You really are terrible at reading lips.
I am. I cannot read your lips.
There's bad at reading lips, and there's you. I'm like, Tigers. All right.
I know. I'm bad.
Up next is our country club segment. French Open betting.
Let's win some golf bets.
Golf betting. Next on the money.
This is Hollywood Casinos On the Money. On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
From ONN.
Common Man and T-Bone here for the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. It is almost that time for Columbus's biggest golf event of the year.
Yep, the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino is giving away all sorts of prizes for their Memorial Wager and Win drawings on Thursday, June 6th at 6 p.m.
When?
Thursday, June 6th at 6 p.m.
You can win fabulous prizes like Memorial Tournament tickets, golf clubs, and more now until June 6th.
Must be 21 years or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
My guys at Germain Lexus are getting ready for the Memorial. What they do every single year is let the golfers drive around in beautiful Lexuses for the week. Then they take those cars and sell them to you. You could be driving Rory's car. The Germain all-month-long celebration's going on right now. You can get great deals like this one. 2024 RX 350, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, $49.99 down, $519 a month. I just picked up my brand new RX 350 a few weeks ago. It is plush. Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
And right now, 80% lean ground beef in 3-pound rolls is on sale for just $3.49 a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
It's the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event. So give your friends something to look at and make this a summer to share and save. With a capable Kia SUV like the Sorento, Sportage, Seltos, or Telluride, or a powerful sedan like the fun-to-drive Forte. Each backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. And for a limited time, get 1.9% APR for 48 months for well-qualified buyers and $1,000 bonus cash on specially tagged 2024 Sportage and Sorento models. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Financing for 24 to 48 months from Kia Finance, subject to credit approval for purchase of a new 2024 Sportage or Sorento. Excludes hybrids and PHEVs. $21.65 per month per $1,000 financed at 48 months. $1,000 bonus cash on specially tagged models must be applied as down payment. Must take delivery by 7/8/24. Limited inventory. Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See retailer for details.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. You're listening to Hollywood Casinos On the Money. On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
On ONN.
All right, we're going to talk some country club betting in a moment. French Open golf.
I got 3 good golf bets I like, Dave.
And Scotty's also going to tell you not to buy shirts that cost $10 from China.
10.
There's a reason.
It was 80.
There's a reason that you're getting them for such a discount. Well, you told me about the NFL jerseys that you would buy for like $20, and it would look like it was like the real thing, and people would be like, "You got me an official jersey," and I'd be like, "You told them it was like on an extreme." Like, no, I didn't tell them that. They think I just got them a Joe Burrow jersey that costs $300. Let them live. All right, I have one more though. What was the most popular sitcom in 1984?
Let me go with Frasier. I'm way off. Frasier was I was like 12.
Cheers is not even. I mean, Cheers is like in the top 5.
That was the first one that came to my mind. Frasier was like the 90s.
I was actually surprised Cheers wasn't number 1 here. It's in the top 5.
MASH.
No.
I Love Lucy.
The lead. Okay.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Entourage.
Whatever was on Nick.
You'll get it now. The lead character of the show, it doesn't have the best reputation these days.
It wasn't Seinfeld.
No.
I mean,
way worse than Seinfeld.
I'm talking about Kramer.
Way worse
Kramer's
than Seinfeld.
Been through it a little bit. And I love Kramer.
Okay. It was the Cosby Show.
I was going to say, didn't I give it away with the Puddin' Pops?
Oh.
I thought I gave it away with like the character didn't, the lead character didn't really age well. Oh my gosh. By the way, his character was a gynecologist. All right, moving right along. Yes, I know. Family Ties was second, by the way. I'm surprised Cheers was
Michael
1
J.
or 2.
Fox.
The Cosby Show 1, Family Ties 2, Cheers 3, 1984. Our boy was born in 84. He's turning 40 this weekend. He's a man. He's 40. And The Cosby Show was the most popular show in our country 40 years ago.
Weren't Cheers and Cosby Show back to back? How could they not be 1 and 2 together?
I don't know. I mean, Family Ties got in there. I mean, NBC was on fire, apparently. Cosby Show, Family Ties, Cheers, 1, 2, 3.
Family Ties was NBC? I thought that was ABC.
Maybe I have my facts wrong on that. Scott, are you getting with ABC or NBC? No, I'm kidding.
I'm getting with NBC because of, what was the Thursday night must-see TV?
Oh, with Friends and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And
I didn't really care about Friends.
And Cheers and...
We're not doing that?
Stuff.
No.
You can get with this. He'll just make up something. You getting with chicken wings? You get with pizza?
Maybe that
I'm getting with French fries.
Maybe This or That was the #1 song in 1984. Is that right?
No, This or That came out when I was in high school. It was in 91, I believe. So This or That, the actual name of the song is You Can Choose, I believe. Black Sheep. Yeah, I was a sophomore in high school, so it was 91. All right, go ahead. So golf betting. How are we winning money this weekend?
Yeah, it's time. I really feel good about this little betting card that I've put together for tomorrow. And again, after this week, we are here in Dublin, and we're going to go to the Memorial Tournament. You and I, we're going to do the show live Sunday morning from Muirfield Village. Can't wait for that. But first, we got another tournament right before it. And this tournament here is one where Rory McIlroy is the huge favorite heading into it. And the deal is, and I don't recommend it. And it's in Canada. It's Canadian Open. And so here's the deal. I love Sahith Theegala. Sahith. We're not saying Sahith anymore. We're saying Sahith. Sahith Theegala. He changed that last week. Alex Noren is another one who at 25-1. I love his short game. Good value there. But my favorite bet at 23-1. He hasn't won on the PGA Tour yet, but I got a good feeling he hits the ball a long way. It's a soft golf course. I think Cameron Young. I am going to put some good money on Cameron Young at 23-1. So that's my betting card. Alex Noren, Sahith Theegala, and Cam Young for this weekend in Canada PGA Tour. Let's win some money.
You were talking about like the guy that you met in the pool that was giving you good advice.
Yep.
I just take your advice with golf.
Okay, let's do it.
If I go out on my own, not a good idea. If I just tail whatever Scotty Vegas is doing, it's good business.
It's time to make some money. What about the other country club sport? Tennis, French Open going on. You got a bet for me for there?
I do. I mean, I'm in on Djokovic. You know, he's been playing possum, coming in. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, Djokovic hasn't been playing well. Well, Djokovic is a little different when majors roll around. I have a feeling he's going to win this one, although won't surprise me if Alcaraz wins.
Your boy
Ruud.
That's where I'm looking.
Now, Djokovic and Ruud will play in the quarterfinals.
Yep.
That's going to be a heck of a quarterfinal if that happens.
And Casper Ruud has been to back-to-back finals in the French Open. And I think Djokovic, coming off some injuries, not having the best year, I think there's a possibility there. I think the money on him at 12-1 is pretty solid.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, again, I was watching that Nadal match the other day, getting a little nostalgic.
Yeah.
I had a...
hate that Nadal goes out in the first round.
Yeah, especially, that shouldn't have happened. I know it's just because he was, they gave him a wild card. But playing Zverev in the first round was not good. But man, I got caught up in it, and I made an in-game bet on Nadal. He was looking good, and then Zverev was just too much. All right, up next is Best Bets on the Money.
More of Hollywood Casinos on the Money. On the Money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
Coming up on ONN.
Hey, folks, it's game day, and the betting's going to be intense, Drew.
You said it, Dave. But a good pregame routine keeps betting responsible.
That's right. You got to pause before you play.
Good call. Sports betting is hot, but it can be risky.
And pausing to set limits is an all-star move.
That's right, Dave. If you bet on sports, pause before you play to set limits, recognize the risk, and know when to stop.
Learn more at pausebeforeyouplay.org.
Have you experienced foot or ankle pain during or after sports, running, or exercising at the gym? Nagging aches in your foot or ankle that won't go away? Podiatric physicians can provide you with important foot care solutions, shoe inserts, or show you how to support your feet and ankles so you're able to compete or exercise comfortably. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and have been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state.
ONN affiliate WBNS TV reports.
Haley Kirby reporting in downtown Toledo.
From the State House, Kevin Landers.
ONN Canton.
ONN affiliate WKYC TV in Cleveland explains.
In Marietta, Brett Wharf, ONN News.
Emma Henderson in Genoa.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-472-2000, 614-472-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-472-2000, 614-472-2000.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Flexible, secure, fun. Oh, and great pay, too. Are you not sure what you want to do for a career? Or are you thinking of changing careers? Being a dental hygienist or dental assistant may be the perfect fit for you and provides all of these perks, plus more. Talk with a dentist in your community or visit ODA.org to learn more. Become a valuable member of the dental team and start helping people love their smile. This message is brought to you by the members of the Ohio Dental Association.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Now back to Hollywood Casinos on the money.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
From ONN.
Welcome back to On the Money. It's time for Best Bets. Hit it, Ryan.
Dave Biddle and Scotty Vegas both think they're right. Chances are they're both wrong. On the Money presents Best Bets.
Sponsored by Maxima Concrete. If you need a driveway, garage, patio, even an in-ground pool, Maxima Concrete are the guys to call. Schedule a free estimate today at MaximaConcrete.com.
Yeah, I would do the opposite of anything I say, but I would follow what Scotty says, especially if it's the sport of golf. My guy here is so good at golf betting, he's been kicked off of multiple sites because he's too good at golf betting. Scotty, win the people some money. Get these people kicked off of some sites because they won too much money.
Well, not only that, but I feel there's going to be some extra mojo because I'm going to use my birthday wish when I'm blowing out my candles that these bets come through. One of these three, because I'm going big this weekend on three guys at the Canadian Open. I'm going Alex Noren at 25-1. I'm going Sahith Theegala, who is at 18-1, and I'm going Cam Young at 22-1. Those are my guys for this weekend. Those are the three guys I'm taking on the betting card, and I'll go in with those three and feel pretty good about it. Now, I saw this, guys, and I wanted to quiz you on it. So, again, I love doing gambling research, not just sports gambling research, but also what these casinos are making money on. You and I, we love Hollywood Casino. We love visiting Hollywood Casino. I've got even a little cot there in the corner that they put me at when, especially during football season.
Yes.
But, guys, I want you to guess in order the top three games for Nevada Casino's net winnings in the month of April. So I will give you the games, the possibilities, and then you got to go in order of what made the casino the most money in the month of April in Nevada, okay? And here's your options. We're going to go blackjack, we're going to go craps, we're going to go roulette, baccarat, sports gambling, and penny slots. So those are your options. You got six.
Ryan, I was thinking slot machines because they have like the worst odds, but penny slots.
Yeah, penny slots.
You ain't losing a lot of money on penny slots.
Yeah, but a lot of people are playing them.
Pennies, they still exist. Guy across the street from me told me a funny story. He's not a gambler. He's like, but he likes the show. And he told me like one time he went to Vegas and he did a penny slot and he literally put a penny in and two pennies came out. And now he tells everybody, I once doubled my money in Vegas.
Ooh, I like that.
And I'm like, really? Penny slots still exist? Okay, let's answer the question.
Yeah. So again, Nevada Casinos net winnings in the month of April. What's the order of the top three? I'll give you the options.
I bet sports gambling's one.
Blackjack, craps, roulette, baccarat, sports, or penny slots.
Craps have the best odds for.
Yep. I would guess sports gambling.
Yes.
I would guess slots, and I would guess roulette.
Yes, I'm with that.
Okay, so number one is penny slots.
Wow.
$216 million. Number two, blackjack at $110 million. Think about it, though. People are sitting at these blackjack tables. It gets a lot of play. Casino wins more money the more people are playing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's a very quick thing.
So penny slots, like literally one penny?
But think about it this way. You hit a penny slot, boom, and it's done. Then boom, done. Boom, done. And blackjack.
You hit that 100 times for it to be $1.
But blackjack, all right, a hand takes what, 30 seconds to a minute? And so on to the next one. Sports, take a long time, right? Generally, you're going to have an event like a game or something that's going to take a little while to have
spend
happen.
a lot of money on it, though, sometimes.
But sports are actually not even in the top 4. Number 3 is Baccarat, which I'd like to know what Baccarat actually is. I don't know what it is.
I think you're too young to know what that is.
Number 4 is roulette, and then number 5 is sports gambling. So that's your Nevada, and that is the net winnings for casinos in the month of April.
Definitely,
number 1, penny slots.
Definitely figured the sports would have been higher.
Well, that's why Scotty brought it up. He's wanting everybody to know, see, this is why you need to get addicted to sports gambling. Is that why you brought it up?
We got to get those numbers up, people.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I want people to win. I don't want the casinos to win.
We don't want the casinos to win.
No.
Never, right?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, maybe sometimes. It's Hollywood Casino and we're not there.
Maybe if I've got the bet the other way of somebody else.
Maybe. All right, well, that's our show for this evening. For Scotty Vegas and Ryan Baker, I am Dave Biddle. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it very much. This has been On the Money.
Seasons change. Why not your tech? Upgrade now during the Dell Technologies Summer Sale event and save on select PCs like the XPS 16 powered by Intel Core processors. You'll be able to bring your most intensive projects to life with built-in AI, minimalistic design, immersive visuals, and cinematic audio. When you shop online at Dell.com/deals, you'll have access to exceptional tech and electronics plus free shipping on everything. Amazing prices await you for a limited time only at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants in stock.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. And here we'd have dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Some people just know the more you protect, the more you save with Allstate, because they know insurance math. Like if you protect your home and auto, Allstate can save you up to 25%. So it's like losing money if you don't bundle. Save more when you protect more. Bundle home and auto with Allstate today.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the maximum available savings off the home policy. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
There's a little slice of heaven in a country road's escape. Pure perfection in the form of uncrowded nature. Over 1.5 million acres of parks and public lands. From mountain biking to stargazing. Churning white water to quiet trout streams far off the grid. Almost heaven is down to earth in West Virginia. Plan your getaway now at wvtourism.com.
It's lunchtime at Tim Hortons, and we're serving up a special deal just for you. Our new $5.99 lunch deal includes your choice of any lunch sandwich and a side of crunchy kettle chips. Because what's lunch without a little crunch? And the sandwich choice is all yours, like a ham and Swiss, Chipotle chicken wrap, BLT, and more, made to order just the way you like it. Tim Hortons' new lunch deal. Simple, delicious, and just $5.99. Now that's a good deal. Only at your neighborhood Tim's. U.S. only. Price and participation vary. Terms apply.
Right now during Ram season, well-qualified lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2024 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for $479 a month for 42 months with $4,279 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Call 1-877-RAM-5722 for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Extra charge for miles over 35,000. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 6/3.